and welcome to the ETSU Department of Theater and Dance's behind-the-scenes look at Men on Boats, our very first production in our brand new Bert C. Bach Theater. Men on Boats tells the true-ish story of John Wesley Powell's 1869 expedition down the Colorado River.
My name is Jonathan Taylor, and my role for the show is the scenic designer. The design for the show incorporates a lot of open space, and one of the first things that Kara and I talked about was the river and how important the Colorado River was to the world of the play. And so Kara had this, I thought, brilliant idea that I immediately stole and incorporated into my design, which was to shape the playing space as if it were a river. And so the audience sits on both sides of the playing space, up on these steep sloped risers, as if they are the canyon and the playing space is the river. And so it was actually a whole lot of fun. Plus it's the first show in the Bach. And anytime you do a new show in a new space, it's fantastic because you're uncovering all of these amazing new things about the playing space. What is it capable of? How does it look when you do something like this or like that, or if the audience is arranged in this way? And so I think we've done we've had a lot of fun playing with the show, playing with the space, getting to know the show, and also getting to know the new Bach Theater.
Casting the show and working with this incredible group of performers has been a joy. Their points of view have added depth and meaning to the production at every stage of development.
My name's Sarah Hill, and I'll be playing the role of William Dunn. So William Dunn is described as kind of the second in command leader of the expedition, and I feel he's quite independent, loves the outdoors, and just kind of really likes to discover and catch fish. He's the hunter and the trapper of the group, and so he's definitely connected with the land and the mountains. So I'm really enjoying kind of exploring and navigating his emotions. I feel like he's got a lot of depth, which I'm still discovering in the rehearsal process.
My name is Hannah Smith, and I'm playing Old Shady in Men on Boats. I've been itching to perform in this space since it was built. My roommate is actually in the choir, and she got to perform in here before I did, and I was kind of jealous. But I just know it's kind of, being live theater in comparison to Zoom theater just scratches that special itch to perform, and it's so nice being able to feed off everybody in person and just have everybody together in one space.
My name is Elle, and I'm playing the role of Hall. I think it's, almost in today's age, like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for someone like me who is non-binary or was born a woman to get to play a role that's written as male, because a lot of times men are written as, people, as normal people, and women often get these hyper-feminine roles that oftentimes aren't realistic. So getting to, swear and be funny and also be, really tough is a really, really refreshing thing.
In addition to student performers, I've had the good fortune of working with two student designers on the show, Caroline Daniels, assistant lighting designer, and Sarah Slagle, costume designer.
Hi, I'm Sarah Slagle, and I'm a senior at ETSU, and I am a costume designer.
With Beth Skinner as her faculty mentor, Sarah says that she pulled inspiration from the Grand Canyon to create the costume color scheme. And since this is a cast of all females or female-presenting actors playing historically male roles, the style of clothing she chose was a mix of both men's and women's attire from the 1860s.
So it took a lot of consideration of thinking how to make it not too feminine or too masculine. We want it in a non-binary way.
Under the guidance of Melissa Schaefer, professor of lighting design, Caroline developed lighting schemes that invite the audience into the world of the play.
My name is Caroline Daniels. I use she, they pronouns, and my role in this production is the assistant lighting designer. I really wanted to think about how can we make some of the lighting a little bit realistic, not so much that it looks like we're very much there all the time, but to kind of root us in being in this different set, this different terrain, something that we don't see here in the mountains that we live in.
She used the lighting design to cushion the set and actors, supporting them by displaying sunsets, sunrises, and special effects related to the action of the play. It is thrilling to have Men on Boats as our very first live theatrical production in the Bert C. Bach Theater. While Men on Boats has been a consideration for our theater and dance program for many years, we knew that this season, the timing was finally right, thanks to our brand new Black Box Theater, where we can configure the audience's viewing perspective in a variety of ways. Creating this production in our state-of-the-art facility is a dream come true.
My work has changed dramatically, and the ability of me and students to be able to have a space that functions well, that functions like a theater space, is pretty remarkable. That flow of work is finally mimicking what professional spaces have. It allows us to do more with a little bit less, but also to really stretch what it means to design scenery, to design costumes, just because we're in a facility that finally really supports the work that we do.
Being in the new space is so exciting. I just love being in the theatre again, finally with people. It was really creative and interesting last year when we were on that Zoom medium, but to be able to just be in person again, interact, find our rapport with the other cast members. I've met some new people, so I'm really loving this kind of on-ground experience.
On behalf of the Department of Theater and Dance at ETSU, thank you for watching, and we hope to see you in our audience very soon.